Students, you are having the question number 8, which amount is x4 plus 1 over the x square into the x minus 1. You can see it is an improper form. The reason is that quite obvious. The degree of numerator is 4 while the degree of denominator is 2 and 1. It is going to 3. The degree of denominator is 3, which is less. So then we have to first of all change into a proper form. For this, multiply the denominator factors. Numerator will remain as it is. x4 plus 1 will remain as it is. Now multiply them. X square x are x cube, plus minus minus, and x square 1s are x square. Now divide them. Put x4 plus 1, I mean the numerator, in place of the dividend, and write x cube minus x square in place of the divisor. Now you can see that here's the highest power of x is 4. Take it aside in place of a rough and write x raised to power 4, while put x raised to power 3 on the denominator of it. You can clearly see that x raised to power 3 is cancelled out by x raised to power 4 and the answer is x raised to power 1. Now put this x raised to power 1 in place of the quotient and multiply this x by the divisor value. When x gonna multiplies with x cube, the answer is x4, and when x will multiply by the minus x square, the answer will minus x cube. But you can see that there is no x cube term, so we are going to write it aside from these values. Now change the sign of them. Plus will follow by the minus and minus will followed by plus. Now students, we are moving towards the next step is that x cube will remain as it is and plus 1 will come aside. Now you can see that here the degree of polynomial is 3 while the degree of polynomial in the divisor is also a 3, so which means that it is to be more simplified. Now we are going to put x cube in our rough side, which is in the numerator, and the highest degree of the divisor, which is again x cube, in place of the denominator. X cube is cancelled out by itself. The answer is 1, as it has no sign, which means that it assumes to be a sign of positive, so the plus 1 will come out there. Now plus 1 will multiply when x cube, the answer is plus x cube, and plus minus minus, x square 1s are x square. There is no x square, so we are going to aside from the above values. Minus x square will come out there. Change the sign. Plus will followed by the minus and minus will follow by the plus. You can see that the x cube of plus will cancel out by the x cube of the minus. Now what are the remaining next values? The next values are x square of the plus sign plus 1. Now you can clearly see that this thing is remaining. This is the remaining polynomial and it is no more to simplify. The reason behind is quite obvious. The degree of the divisor is 3 while the degree of the remainder or the remaining value is 2. So we are going to write it a formula in place of formula, and we know that the formula is quotient, the quotient value plus remainder over divisor. So the actual amount, which was the x4 plus 1 over x cube minus x square, while what was the x cube minus x square? The x cube minus x square was x square into the x minus 1. So that we are going to write them. X4 plus 1 over x cube minus x square is equals to the x4 plus 1 over the x square into the x minus 1, and it is equals to a quotient plus, you can clearly see from here, a quotient plus remainder over divisor. Now take this factor remainder over divisor. You can clearly see that it is in now proper form. Take this factor out of take this fraction out of the equation 1 and written take x square plus 1 over the x square x minus 1. I mean nothing has been occurred on the left hand side, but on the right hand side we are going to write its identity equation. Quite clear that the x factor having the power 2, which means that this factor is coming out 2 times while the x minus 1 will remain as it is. Now a over x plus b over x square. Now this part has been done. Now the next linear factor is x minus 1, and which will come out as c over x minus 1. This is your equation number 2. Now students, this is the identity equation. When we are going to put x is equals to the 0, the answer of b will come out. By putting the value of x minus 1 is equals to the 0, the answer of c will come out, which means that the one answer, I mean the answer of a, will remain, and it will be solved through the a comparison or equating the coefficients. So then compare it and write these values in equation 2, and equation 2 is a part of equation 1. So then your answer will be x plus 1 plus the answers in place of this will be the answers of a, b and c. So then student, this was the answer. This is the question and I showed you a pattern. Now solve it.